My name is Adrianne Gunter, and welcome to my writing life. Today is December 6th, 2019. Welcome to the first weekly writing vlog. Beginning on December 1st, I set up a timer and I wrote for 10 minutes. Something amazing happened. I'm not sure if it's because NaNoWriMo helped or I've just gotten better over time, but I noticed how I can average about 200 to 300 words in 10 minutes, which is almost a page. Considering I was struggling to write a paragraph last year, this is phenomenal. And as of today, I have written 1,506 words. Whoa, wow. I am thoroughly excited and impressed with myself. Also, I've noticed how during Nano, especially that first week, I was having a shaking episode nearly every day. With multiple sclerosis, there is a tendency for some people to have full-body tremors, and I have those. My neurologist still doesn't know what causes it, and I've had 2 EEGs, and anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I was thinking about how stress can set off MS symptoms. Now, the most important thing to remember is that everyone's MS is different, so I'm only talking about my MS. When it comes to stress for myself, my MS spikes. I lose motivation. I become more lethargic. I become increasingly scattered. I have brain fog, and I lose mental acuity. And that's when the stress reaches a high level, and then when it's too much stress, I start to shake. This has been happening for years, and I noticed the same thing was happening at the beginning of NaNoWriMo, so I decided to pull back on how much I was writing in order to give myself a break, and over the month of November, I noticed how I was shaking less and less. To capitalize on that, I have decided to write only once a day for 10 minutes. I really don't like shaking because it is incredibly violent and very painful. And every time I finish shaking, I always have added brain fog. I don't want to feel terrible every day. And then something funny happened this morning. I had to write a response to a proposed regulation that would affect people with disabilities. And that was about 10 minutes long. And I thought to myself, can I count that towards my word count? But I know I can't. Thank you for watching. You are awesome.